K-Wags back with another video. Today we are going to be doing ECW, the land finally here in Universe Mode. So let me explain real quickly what is going on. Yesterday, I was a little bit quite busy doing other type videos, so I did not do ECW. If you guys were wondering, no, it has not gone live yet, but yeah, so let's do. So I am gonna sim let's see, I am going to sim 2 matches, and we'll be going on. Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be taking on, Rob Van Dam versus Kevin Owens. That's a little bit of the thing that we're going to start doing. Tommy Dreamer is going to be taking on Rhino for the ECW World Television Championship. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Carl Anderson. The Game, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels, D-Generation X, is going to be taking on the Wyatt family. Eric Rowan and Bray Wyatt. Sadly, Luke Harper, I think he was drafted to WCW, and the Wyatt family are not together, but looks like Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan are going to team up. And then in our main event, you guys decided this on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter at KBrad2345. Cesaro, Dean Ambrose, and Samoa Joe. One person has picked for Cesaro, and the other person picked Samoa Joe, so it should be very interesting. Very interesting. So we are going to simulate this match. Carl Anderson beat Shinsuke Nakamura. Sim this match. Tommy Dreamer wins the ECW World Television Championship. So here we go. We are going to start off with Rob Van Dam versus Kevin Owens. And why I simulated 2 matches, guys, is because I just have a feeling that you guys don't want to watch so many videos at a time, and you know how frustrating it is to prepare these episodes. It's just very interesting. It's very hard. Okay, here we go. We are in Cleveland, Ohio. Here we go. Rob Van Dam is here tonight. And of course, Rob Van Dam, a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Rob Van Dam, of course, teaming up with Sabu in ECW. So this should be really interesting to see. Recently, Rob Van Dam would produce an interview here in the Neon Wrestling Network, or the Neon Network, where paired with that. And ECW, former ECW World Heavyweight Champion Rob Van Dam would have to say, well, ECW used to be my home. ECW used to be everything. And when it shut down, it was just history. So this should be very interesting. And this man right here, Kevin Owens, a former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. He has not had much experience in ECW because he was never there before. It should be very interesting. Rob Van Dam has never really faced off against Kevin Owens, so it should be very interesting to see how these two match up here in this ring. It should be very interesting to see how either man goes. It should be interesting to see if how these two match up. Honestly, And RVD taking that control here. RVD is easily the single-handedly best wrestler in the world. I mean, he's easily the best wrestler in the world. But Rob Van Dam taking advantage here. Van Dam with a... Oh, Kevin Owens now. What's this? Oh, release. German suplex there by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, the prize fighter here in ECW, as he says. And now... Kevin Owens with a big spine buster there. Kevin Owens, one of the prize fighters here in ECW. Of course, ECW was shut down in 2001, but is now revamped here. Is actually rebought by the network here on YouTube, and Kevin Owens recently was signed and draft picked. So, and Owens and now Kevin Owens there with a cover. This could be it. Oh, that was almost a win by Kevin Owens. And now Owens. And now, oh, Kevin Owens kick to the gut. Is he gonna go for the power bomb? No, RVD with a Northern Lights suplex. And now, Kevin Owens. And now Kevin Owens now going for another cover. 2. This should be very interesting. And now RVD with the end of the world. That's what John Morrison does. John Morrison, I would love to see John Morrison versus Rob Van Dam sometime, some point here in ECW. I believe Morrison is signed here. And now Rob Van Dam with another Northern Lights suplex. RVD has a very basic style here in professional wrestling. But Rob Van Dam, there it is, the Rolling Thunder. The Rolling Thunder there by Rob Van Dam. That could be it. 2. No, only a 2 count. Beautiful by Rob Van Dam, but still very effective. That maneuver has been around for ages, but it is very still effective. And now Owens going for a back soup. No. Rob Van Dam again. He caught him again. Rob Van Dam, a very athletic human being. I don't know, is that possible to a 5-star? Oh, a rolling senton there by Van Dam. And a moonsault by Van Dam. Van Dam with the nice working wrestling hold there. Trying to wear down Kevin Owens, potentially for the 5-star frog splash. Who knows? And now, Rob Van Dam. Oh, what's Van Dam gonna go for here? Oh, he goes out of the ring. I don't like this, actually. I don't really like this. Van Dam, the tornado DDT up the ropes. Wow. And now Van Dam with a swinging neck, well, a neck breaker there, either way. And now wait, both, well, oh man, he just hit the referee. And Owens now, oh no. Cheap Owens, go home driver by Kevin Owens. Van Dam's out. 2. No. The cheating tactics isn't going to work here in ECW there, Owens. Even though most matches are no disqualification. But now Kevin Owens pop-up powerbomb. No, please, no. Pop-up powerbomb. Is it enough? Cover. 1, 2. No! Rob Van Dam kicks out at 2. Wow. Wow. And now, this is Rob Van Dam going into the middle of the corner. Oh no. Could this be it? I thought he was going to go for... No. Is this what I think it's going to be? No. It isn't. And now, come on. And, oh. Kevin Owens just screamed, I am the best. I bet he will find out who's the best, honestly. Oh, there's a nice backbreaker there by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens now going for the cover. Could this actually be it? 2. No, and a 2. And now Owens wrapped on the blatant move there by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens knows what he's doing. I mean, come on now. You don't think Owens knows what he's doing? Oh no. Oh no, not again. The go home driver. Kevin Owens has got him. Put it in the books. What? Rob Van Dam is kicked out of 2 go home drivers. I cannot believe this. Rob Van Dam now. Oh no, this is not looking good. Not looking good for the former ROH champion. Oh, whoa, what was that? Looks like going for a 450. But Rob Van Dam apparently calculated that wrong. And if I was Rob Van Dam, I would have went straight for the cover there. But apparently he didn't, so... Well, that come out to be a mistake there. Who knows? We'll see. We'll have to see. And now Owens looking to finally finish off. No, Van Dam with a nice maneuver there. Van Dam needs to go for the frog splash if he wants to win this matchup. Now that could have been it, but apparently not. Apparently they didn't want it to be it. Who knows? But Van Dam, now, I don't know what he's thinking here, but I know Rob Van Dam's mind, and I think it's pretty smart of Van Dam to, Van Dam. Oh, and look at Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens connects with a cheap shot and a package pile driver. Count the 3, ref. No way, Owens acting like that was normal and just does a senton. What kind of savage does that after a package pile driver? Beautiful maneuver, even though. But if I was either man, I probably would have went for my finish months ago. But, Rob Van Dam. And here it is. Looks like a moonsault. Yep. Wait, what's he doing? Split leg moonsault there by Van Dam. And that might have just done it. Kevin Owens has been beat. Maybe 1, 2, 3. And Rob Van Dam has just beat Kevin Owens. I guess the trash talk didn't work for Owens, did it? I guess when you trash talk another guy, that just doesn't work. And watch Kevin Owens, these dirty tactics. Watch this. He just would connect with a gutbuster and then just does a senton. But then them tactics would come out to fail. And look at this. This is the end of days, I believe is what that is called. That was from John Morrison. And I guess Rob Van Dam showed that he's ready for anybody here in ECW, that he's not going to back down from any ECW matchup that you guys want to throw at him. And Rob Van Dam takes the win there. I'm actually pretty shocked there. And coming up next, you'll be seeing Generation X and the Wyatt family. What a matchup this is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tornado death match here tonight. This is going to be a pretty nice match. I cannot wait to see who actually wins this death match between the two. And sorry for that loud racket. That's probably really loud, actually. And this should be pretty interesting, I will say. And now, I don't know what to say, actually. Because you have two teams, aka factions, or whatever you want to call them, that can win matches at any time. And here comes DX. And of course DX, former tag team champions, but not here in ECW, so should be interesting. Neither man has really been in ECW, Shawn Michaels nor Triple H. Triple H. And these two are ready for action. They better watch out for these two. Right, and the Wyatt family have just appeared. And here we go. DX and the Wyatt family. This should be very interesting. Here we go, ring the bell. And now Bray Wyatt with already a back suplex. And now both, I would say both teams really have an advantage against each other. May I add Rowan, still in that kendo stick from Shawn. Now Big Red Rowan. That poke to the eye. Sort of signaling a low blow there. May I add, there's no DQ here tonight, here in Universe. of this is a no DQ match, and it will be. This should be very interesting. Sorry about that noise. And this should be an excellent match. Bray Wyatt gets stalled from the chair. Okay, apologies there, and now I had to go do something real quick, but I hope that was a good edit. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Michaels looks like it just got taken out by a steel chair. Actually, no, he didn't. It was just something that I said. And Bray Wyatt looks like he's taking over Triple H. Looks like and now Rowan. Looks like the announce table's getting exposed by Shawn Michaels. And now Rowan's just waiting for Michaels. And Rowan's grabbed Michaels. Rowan has got Michaels. This is not looking good for Shawn Michaels. And now, sorry for that noise. But Michaels now, neck breaker. And I don't really know who has the advantage here. Oh, and that was a super kick. A super kick. DX. And DX said quickly. Are you serious? Are you serious? Look at that. Just jumping sweet chin music. And DX have won their first ever tag team titles. ECW apparently what he just told him to suck it. In the game Triple H. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I cannot believe this, ladies and gentlemen. DX is our new ECW tag team champions. But this next match is scheduled for one fall. And it is going to be for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. And again, it is a tables match. So not only do you have to beat your opponent to a bloody pulp before beating them, but you have to put your opponent through a table, and that could mean, and you have to put your opponent through physically. It cannot be like you just go through a table. It has to be physically. So we're back here in Cleveland, Ohio, and here comes the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. Of course, Dean Ambrose, he's been wanting to be here in ECW ever since he got signed here to the WWE, and he, of course, was in CZW, a very violent company. If you want to go check that out, you can. Dean Ambrose, looking at the tables that he's surrounded, he's basically saying that wasn't nothing. He said ECW needed to be his home. He said that he grew up watching the likes of Terry Funk, Mick Foley. And wait, is that Cesaro? Cesaro was here, and I believe, if I am remembering, that was one of the tag team champions in season 1, and I believe Nitro, WCW Thunder does have them tag team titles, but I guess Cesaro can hold it until they strip him. So Cesaro could be the first ever ECW champion plus a tag team champion here in the universe. I guess his partner Tyson Kidd is in WCW Thunder maybe. And oh no, I have a bad thinking about this. And here comes Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, of course, here in ECW for the first time. And of course, he was in the company. One of the, I guess, Samoa Joe is one of the, I don't know, I guess he's sort of one of the rarest people that you were not expecting to see here in ECW. And look at Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose gets immediately attacked by Cesaro with a German suplex there by Cesaro. Cesaro, of course, is a former, oh my gosh, they just suplex. And look at Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose not going to take any of that with so many punches because I had Dean Ambrose. Oh, my. And they all know. And Dean Ambrose with a short arm clothesline. And now Samoa Joe to the top. And I think Joe finally realizes what could have happened there. And Joe almost got hit by Ambrose. And Ambrose running with the table. I don't think Ambrose actually cares here tonight. No, I don't think he does care. To be honest. And Joe goes stomach first through a table. And now, may I add that it does not matter if it's by pushing your opponent through a table, suplexing them through it, doing anything physically through a table, even if Joe locks in the Katia clutch. And Joe could be going through a table via Cesaro. I know. Ambrose is looking like, what? Ambrose looking to go through. No. There is a big fight feel here on this table, and Ambrose uses the drop kick to his advantage. And Ambrose connects with a headlock driver there. That was formerly known as Dirty Deeds, but now not. And now Joe picks him up with a big, wow. Just big forces of power there. Something that I wouldn't have. And then one little water slide there by Cesaro. Cesaro, of course, is no doubt the strongest man here in ECW. I would say if you guys have any thoughts, of course, Seth Rollins would be walked out the WWE World Heavyweight Champion in WWE on the WWE's roster, of course, defeating John Cena and The Rock. So could Ambrose have the luck? And just announced, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns signed with WCW. So could all three of the Shield become all three of the main people, the main champions on each brand? How cool would that be, ladies and gentlemen? If Roman Reigns could potentially, oh my, a European uppercut there by Cesaro. And of course, as you know, Tommy Dreamer becoming the ECW television champion, defeating Rhino in an Extreme Rules match. Of course, this right here is something that ECW tables, and of course, as you know, the Dudley Boys. I just talked to the Dudley Boys before. The Swiss Death by Cesaro, and now Cesaro, just does a face buster there, lifting face buster there by Cesaro, and now Ambrose with a big drop kick. Dean Ambrose. Imagine if this lunatic becomes the ECW World Heavyweight Champion. We will be doomed. If this lunatic becomes the ECW Champion, we are doomed. This lunatic just can't become the champion. And now look at this. They're teaming up on Cesaro. Give him a little bit of taste of his own medicine there. And it doesn't matter who puts them through a table. It doesn't matter who puts Joe through the table. It just matters. It doesn't matter who puts Joe through the table. Whoever puts him through the table first becomes the champion. And now Ambrose, what is this lunatic thinking? Cesaro's just staring at him. He's telling him go on. And Joe! Joe just hit him. I don't know what Dean Ambrose was going for there. I believe he was going for the suicide dive. Oh, I thought it was going to be swing time. Joe breaks up the swing. I think you seen what was getting ready to happen. Joe You can't put your opponent through the announce table. Oh, and Ambrose. That would not have been a win for either Cesaro. Or it wouldn't have been a win yet. Oh, and just almost puts him through the table. And then look at Joe. Joe's your ECW World Heavyweight Champion. No. Oh my. Samoa Joe has just won your ECW World Heavyweight Championship. I cannot believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, Samoa Joe has just won your ECW television, actually your whole ECW championship. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.